Hi buds, I've never been on YouTube this early in the morning, not for a live stream. And I normally don't really live stream early on in the morning. I normally do it later in the afternoon. But I thought I would do a wake and bake with you guys because I don't normally do wake and bakes live. So I have some amethyst flour right here, and I thought I would smoke it with you guys. Hi Colin, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Let's grind this up. What's up, Danny? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by my stream. Just grinding up some weed. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you guys are all having a great start to your week. Hello, Bree. Hey, Case. Hey, Andrea. Good morning. Happy Monday. Hi, Tylers. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. There's so many. Good morning. Not much. Just grinding up some of this amethyst flour. Boom. All ground up. Let's pack this bowl. And I'll take my very first hit of the day with you guys. I normally don't take like my very first hit of the day live because I normally cough like crazy. The first hit is always the strongest, or at least it is for me. Watching me in class. Happy Monday, doing the same thing. Well, then let's all take our first hit of the day together. Or if it's not your first hit of the day, take your, whatever number hit of the day it is. Alright, got my hemp wick. Actually remembered to use some hemp wick this time. I've been slipping on the hemp wick. Cheers, you guys. Oh no, it went out. There we go. Cheers, you guys. Big morning, kids. You bought a bong? Because bongs are my favorite way to smoke. So much smoother than dry pipes. Cheers, taking a dab all the way in Alaska. How is the weather in Alaska? Is it cold? I feel like they say Alaska's always cold, but I'm sure you guys probably have some sort of seasons there, right? Hi, Megan. Good morning, blah, blah, blah. Hi, Charlotte. You ever do a snow bong? I've never done a snow bong in my life. I would love to do a snow bong, but it doesn't snow here in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I'm rarely around snow. So, where can you... This bong was my very, very first bong. I bought it in Mississippi. There was legitimately only one head shop in my town that I lived in. And it was in a converted Captain D's, and they would legitimately sell bongs through the drive-thru. So you could legitimately go to this head shop and go through the drive-thru and buy bongs. It was the best experience ever. But that's where I got, just some little head shop in Mississippi. I'm 28, about to be 29, May 19th. My birthday's coming up, I guess. Yeah, it's coming up. We're in April. Cheers. Oh, thank you. Waking and baking in New York with me. It's 70 degrees and you're high. I don't know what the weather is like here today. I haven't been outside today. I wonder what the weather is like here in the Bay. I bet you it's beautiful. Two bong hits. What strain am I smoking on? Amethyst. It's my first time smoking this strain too. Well, not my first time, it's my first time buying this strain. I bought it like 2 days ago. What was I checking? Oh yeah, the weather. I'm like, why did I pick up my phone? Oh, it's gonna be 70 degrees here today too. 70 is the high. That sounds nice. That sounds like good, like, hiking weather. I need to get out and hike. I haven't been on, like, last year I did like a bunch of like nature sessions. So if you go back on my channel, I have like some videos where I went out in nature and smoked in some beautiful places and just took some hikes, and I haven't done that this year yet. I feel like the weather's perfect for it though. I need to go on some hikes. Hi AB. Damn, that was unexpected. Go check them out. We're in the 80s for 3 days. 80s are a little hot for me. I'm a hot person. Like, I don't like hot weather. But it gets hot where I am in the Bay. Like, it does get to be 100 degrees. Oliver, stop barking. My dog is just barking in the corner of the closet. Why are you barking in the closet? Do you hear him? He's just sitting, legitimately sitting in a corner of the closet. Like, in a corner, just barking at the corner. I wish I could put my camera over there, but I can't. Need to post more how-tos. I know, I need to get back into the educational stuff. I've come up with ideas, though. I feel like I go through spurts of, like, inspiration, and I put out a bunch of how-tos, and then it takes some time. How was Pet Cemetery? I want to see that so bad. Half found butter. Oliver, hold on 1 second. I need to stop my dog from barking in this corner. I don't know why you're barking in the corner. Oliver, what are you doing? You're up on the bed. Oh, there you go. I think you want it on the bed. Good morning. Happy Monday. What did he have this morning sitting in the corner, right? What is wrong with you? Now he's just staring in the mirror. Like, I have a full-length mirror hanging on my wall and he's just staring at it. One of my dogs is weird. Oliver is a little weird. He's my special one. Watched it while you were clapped and it was amazing. I guess clapped is high. Is clapped another word for stone that I didn't know? I'm clapped. Cheers. I've never heard that before. Clapped? I really want to see Pet Cemetery. I love horror movies. Horror movies are my favorite type of movie. That's like basically the only thing I'll go to see in theaters. I don't know why. Because I feel like it's the only type of movie where I feel like I get a different experience in the theater versus at home. Because of the sound effects and stuff, it makes it scarier. Last week, I think it was last week, we went to go see Us. And that was actually pretty good. It didn't scare me though. I was hoping it was gonna be like super scary, but it was more like a thriller. I'm glad that I saw it though, because it's Jordan Peele. Yo, you have to go, but it was nice watching. Thanks for stopping by and waking and baking with me. Will do. It wasn't as scary as you expected, but it got you. That's all I need. I just need like a jump or two. Like, I don't need like the movie to be like the most terrifying movie I've ever seen. As long as it makes me jump like once or twice during it and gives me like, you know, makes me hold on to my chair just a little bit, I'm good. Very few movies scare me though. I'm always into like paranormal stuff, like exorcisms or like possessions, stuff like that. Those are always my favorite horror movies too. And it's definitely getting warmer lately, but it's still a little chilly. Pet Cemetery is gonna get you good. I want to see that. I have to convince my boyfriend to see it though. He hates horror movies and I love them, so I basically like have to like beg and plead every single time I want a horror movie. Do you believe in paranormal? I don't know. Like, I don't believe it, but I don't, like, I'm not one of those people who are like, I definitely for sure know they're ghosts, or like, I have ghosts like in my closet. I'm not that paranormal person, but I'm like, I could believe. There's stranger things that happen in this world, I feel like. Maybe a ghost coming to see you. My mom swears that she saw my grandmother in a dream like 3 or 4 times after she died. Like right after she died, she kept seeing her every time that she went to sleep. And I'm like, maybe that's like real. But then again, I almost feel like when people go through trauma and they lose someone, they may like make up the memory of them, you know, to like pacify them. Kind of like a self-medicating type of way. You just think them back into existence. I feel like people kind of do that sometimes, and maybe they mistake that for ghosts, you know? Not really paranormal, but you swear you saw a UFO up close in your face? Really? That's kind of paranormal. I mean, that's not paranormal. Yeah, you're right. That's not paranormal, but that's along the same lines. That's really neat. I want to see aliens. I feel like I would get along with aliens. Aliens are probably cooler than people are. I'm just gonna throw that out there. People in general are like not very chill. Who knows what was in that UFO though? Who knows? One time your mom ran into an old friend at the store and talked to her for a while. Come to find out she died a few days prior. Oh, see, yeah, that stuff freaks me out when people say like, and it always happens like right after the death of someone. Like someone will die and then they suddenly say like they see that person. I don't know how because I seriously do feel like people like make stuff up when they go through a traumatic experience like losing someone. So you never know. I feel like people's eyes play tricks on them, their minds play tricks on them, you know? Because that's what I always chalked my mom's up to. I was like, she was just like emotionally distraught. So maybe she just kind of like, you know, made up. Not made up, but your subconscious maybe, you know, makes you think that you saw it or something. You were convinced she was just seeing things and she had no idea she died. That's crazy. Also, if you guys aren't following me on Twitch, I'm going to go ahead and plug it now because after this stream, I'm going to go on Twitch and I think I'm going to play... I want to play something scary today. I have like a desire to play something scary today. I want to be scared. Now that you guys have like talked about horror movies, I'm like, I want to be scared. Give you a puff, please. Will do. Cheers. No, I cannot. And I don't think you can be in here either because you are under the age of 18. Sorry. I'll watch while you clean your room. One of the last times you streamed, you cleaned your room too. I'm helping people be productive by being unproductive. Cheers. This week I'm determined to be somewhat productive though. Last week I feel like I got so much done. I caught up on mailing. What else did I do? I caught up on mailing. I cleaned my room up. Everything is super clean. Everything is organized. That's good. That made me feel productive. Those two things. Just cleaning my room and getting mail done because my room was a disaster. You went and saw Us with your man and it was hella great. I enjoyed it a lot. I was a little disappointed by like not being scared, but I was very interested in the story because it's so different than anything else I'd seen that I was okay with it. Hey, Sean. Get high with you. Oh, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I'm loading this right now. Give it a year or so. I'm sure as heck hope so. Load this up. what I should play. Maybe I'll play Resident Evil today. I don't think I've played that on Twitch. And I've only played through one level, and I played it by myself, and it was so scary that I turned it off. I'm just gonna admit that right now. That shit was scary. I played it at night by myself. I downloaded it like way late at night, like when I was sleep deprived and I couldn't go to sleep. I was like, I want to play some Resident Evil. Not a good idea. By myself. Scary as maybe I'll play that, because when I play with people, it's not as scary. I feel like I can get through it and not want to like turn it off. Cheers. Got you a nice bowl of juicy fruit pack. That sounds like a good strain. I've never had that, but I love juicy fruit gum. Except for that the flavor goes away like that. If they could come out with a juicy fruit gum where the flavor actually lasts, that would be my gum of choice. It's so nice outside. You want to go out and do something, you don't know what. There's not much to do in my city. I want to get out and do stuff so bad. I'm going to get out and do a hike. Not this next week, but probably the week following. Because I'll have my mom come over and watch my dogs for the day. And I'll just get out in nature and film and smoke. I have like beautiful mountains all around me and stuff. There's like no excuse for me not to get outside. Anything an adventure if you make it one. That's true. Anything is an adventure if you make one. Hey Angela, about to smoke a blunt. Cheers. Thanks for stopping by. Like dank vapes and stuff. I don't know what dank vapes is. But I do know about fake cartridges, only because the cartridge suppliers legitimately email me all the time. So like they're like these really big brands in cannabis that like have these brands that are supposed to be top shelf in California. Anyways, you can buy their packaging. There are people who sell their packaging, like the actual cartridge and the box and everything, and you can fill it with whatever you want. And I've been getting these emails for at least 6 to 10 months, and then I saw someone do a video on fake cartridges, and I was like, yeah, it doesn't surprise me, because I legitimately get offered to buy the cartridges, like, and I could fill them with whatever I wanted, and nobody would know nobody could say anything, because it's like in a box, sealed from the manufacturer. Yeah, crazy shit. You would be a successful ASMR artist. I'm going to do some ASMR very soon on the channel. We're gonna do ASMR joint rolling. You should do a paint along. Oh my gosh, blah blah. How did you know where my mind was also headed? Last night, I watched a video of some of my favorite drag queens, Monet Exchange and Bob the Drag Queen, and they did a challenge where they had to paint a Bob Ross painting live. Like, so as Bob Ross was painting it on the video, you had to paint it, and you couldn't pause. Like, you had to paint along with Bob Ross, and that's the challenge. It's called the Bob Ross Challenge, and I think I'm gonna do that on my channel, but I have to buy paint and a canvas and an easel, so I have to like I have to like actually be willing to like put forth the money to do the video, but I want to do the video. The video will be done in the future at some point when I like buy all the materials. Hi King Jack, how you doing? Bob Ross. I also, and to even go with the video, my boyfriend like had Dirty Santa at his office. I guess they call it White Elephant when you're at work, but it was Dirty Santa, and he got this present last year, which I feel like would also be perfect to introduce and start during the Bob Ross video. Hold on one second. he got in the Bob Ross Chia Pet. Like, how fucking dumb would it be I'm not gonna grow weed on my channel. I'm just gonna grow Bob Ross's afro and document that. How about that? I'm really excited about it though. I saw it and I was like, ooh, this is good. I'm gonna save that. That's gonna be good. I'm gonna use that someday. How do you feel about the movie too? You weren't scared, but definitely a great story. The ending threw you for a loop. The ending was crazy. And now there's like so many like YouTube videos of people explaining the ending of Us, and they're all different, and I don't understand what the ending was now. Because people have interpreted things so many different ways. Oh, any tips to get more views on your videos? Yeah, promote it everywhere. Don't be like me. I'm probably the worst role model to... Actually, I'm probably a good role model to find. If you want more views on your videos, make videos that are helpful to people. That's what I learned very early on. Like, you may think something is entertaining or funny, but like if it's not useful to people, people won't go search for it. So make videos that are easily searched for and helpful to people. That's my biggest tip for people whenever they say anything about like starting a channel or like views or anything like that, because you don't have to have people, like you don't have to have a large audience to start in social media as long as you create content that is helpful to people. Try Dying Light. Honestly, one of your favorite to play? Dying Light. I'm gonna write that down, actually. I'm gonna put it in my notes app. I have a stony note in my notes app of things that like people suggest to me and like things that I'm gonna look up and do one day. So play Dying Light. Play Dying Light game. Have you watched Us, the movie Us? Yes, I have. We've been talking about it. What else? Okay, got that in my stony little note. And yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna play Resident Evil today. Have you played Outlast before? I don't think I've played that either. Is that a horror game? See, like, I'm very on the line with horror games. So, like, I like horror games, like, that are, like, scary, but I don't like ones that are, like, incredibly gory. So if it's a gory game, I probably wouldn't be into it, but I'm gonna write that down. It's spooky as hell. Outlast. Great movie, just slightly confusing, right? Good morning, Brenda. How you doing? And Outlast. Yeah, I can totally take video game suggestions all day long. Okay, that was my camera. You guys know the drill. It overheats, but it's coming right back. Yeah, any video game suggestions, particularly games that are on the PC, I'm so down for. Come on, camera, come back on. He's a coming. There we go. Boom. Outlast is so scary. Okay, now I would like really want to look this game up because like I want like context. I'm like, what is this game? Because it sounds familiar. Ooh, that looks scary already. I don't like games that are in the dark. I get really freaked out at games in the dark. I don't know why. 10 out of 10 too. Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get this game. I'm gonna get this game later. You guys have definitely suggested a good one. That one looks good. That one looks really good. That looks right up my alley. I'm gonna be so scared. Cheers. Twitch has been so much fun. I've been trying all types of different games on Twitch, like trying to stream all different games, see what games like people like to watch people play, because I feel like that's like a a big part of it. Like, not every game that's fun is fun to watch, you know? And I feel like out of everything, people just go crazy over Fortnite every single time. Like, I can play Fortnite every single day, and people are so excited. Like my chat's so full, people get so excited. It's always a good time. I don't know why. I guess Fortnite is just like the game of Twitch right now. That's what everybody's playing. You think you'll like to play it in the daylight? Oh shit. Could you stream Outlast if you play it? Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna download that game like later today, so maybe I can have it by like tomorrow. Maybe I can have it by tomorrow. All right. I'm Stony. I've been on here almost 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna stop this stream and head on over to Twitch and play some Resident Evil. So I'm gonna plug my Twitch handle one more time. Boom. If you guys will follow me there, that's where I'll be. Thanks for stopping by the stream and waking and baking with me. And I am stoned after 3-4 bowls. Thanks for waking and baking. I'm like, thanks. And subscribe to my channel. I make 3 to 80 videos every single week. I feel like I have to say that at the end of every one. All right, bye.